Come to the stage, clap it up, funny guy, Shawn Barron, everyone. Clap it up for this guy. There you go. Thank you very much, Marlon. Thank you for a nice introduction. Thank you, everyone, for coming out this evening. Appreciate spending Thursday night with us. So, I've been having a lot of experiences that are rough, but I think a lot of people can relate to. I was in a bar last week and my phone died. It turned out to be okay, because since my phone was a Buddhist, 3 days later in the mail, I got a brand new one.
Oh, okay.
It gets worse, don't worry. So, I've been fucking up the mic stand, apparently, somehow. Yeah, just need to get some molded. So, I'm planning to move to New York because I want to pursue comedy seriously. Now, what really sucks is I've lived in New York before, I lived in Manhattan, now I'm looking at places in Brooklyn. You have to just look at the most horrible boxes of apartments that somehow charge more than a car per month. It's amazing. So, one of the places I'm looking at, it was really weird. It was a 2-bathroom, 1-bedroom. Basically, me and my roommate would each have our own toilet and shower, but we'd have to flip a coin each night to see who got the bed. Whenever you settle into a city, at first, before you can even settle in there, you usually want to check it out. And oftentimes, if you have a friend who lives there, they'll be like, "Come and check out my place. You can come here. You can totally stay at my place." And there's all these interesting characteristics of their apartments that they always neglect till it's too late for you to find somewhere else to stay for the evening. I was visiting a friend in New York, Fred, and he's just like, "Hey, Shawn, I'm so glad for you to come here." Get into a place and he's just like, "Hey, you might want to take a shower this evening to relax. So here's your towel, and shower's right over there. Just one thing you gotta be sure. At any time you use the shower, you gotta make sure the oven is open and turned on to 400 degrees. Why? Well, you see, if you don't do that, this mysterious green slime is going to come up out of the drain while you're taking a shower." "What kind of green slime?" "Hell if I know. That's why I keep the oven on and open." Come on. So, take my shower, I relax. I get into the living room where she set up the couch, and all of a sudden, it starts burning some candles. And I'm thinking, all right, this is pretty good. Might be getting some incense going on. Might have a little Bob Marley party happening. So I asked him, like, so what's with all this incense and scented candles? He's like, "Oh, this is for the wolves." "The wolves?" "Oh, yeah, there's this guy, he lives about 3 blocks from here, and he has wolves. He tried to train them to eat local animals, but unfortunately, they began to taste for human flesh. So at about 3 or 4 in the morning every night, he just likes to let them out to wander the neighborhood, but they can't stand scented candles or incense, so as long as those are kept burning, you're perfectly fine sleeping tonight." Okay. "Ow! Fred, what the hell's that?" "Oh, it's a gunfight." "A gunfight?" "Oh yeah, there's a couple of gangs. They have some turf wars in this neighborhood. Is there anything you're going to do about that?" "Oh, yeah. We got this big sign in the front door. No guns allowed past this point. So it should manage to solve everything." So yeah, you can't always let stressful things like that, like apartments, get you down. One of the ways I think it's good to relax for my own personal life is I like following a little bit of sports. I wasn't the biggest sports fan, but I got a lot into it this year. But if you're starting to watch sports, you start noticing things you wouldn't notice necessarily other times. One of the first things I've always noticed is there is a thing among sportscasters to be masters of ridiculously esoteric facts. One of my favorite ones is a sports announcer named Joe Buck. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. So this is Joe Buck announcing. You'll just be watching a game, Joe Buck's announcing, and it's like, this isn't too bad. And then Joe Buck will suddenly announce something like this. "Well, Chicago's down by 2, and no team in the American National League has ever managed to come back of a deficit like this on a Tuesday when it was raining, unless the third baseman's uncle was Belgian. And as we all know, he was born in the city of Ghent, so this is still anybody's ball game." That's basically true. Probably my other favorite thing, though, with sports, before I leave you guys, is that there's always these charities that they always want to give and help to really needy people conditionally. They're always just like, "Yes, the NFL will be donating over $20,000 to the Cleveland City Charity for the Blind as long as the Browns are able to score a touchdown within the first quarter. And if not, those little blind bastards are fucked." Well, thank you very much. Marlon. Shawn, everyone.